Okay, I swear. Once you think you got it, then it starts messing up on you. Okay, guys. Let me switch over. I got two cameras still bouncing off of me. See if that helps. And now I still got another one following. How do I have a camera on this one? Okay. Oh, God. What's happening, you guys? It was a hot ass day out today. It was very hot out. I'm trying to get Roberto come on with me. He said he would, so let me try to get him bouncing over here in my direction. There you are. Okay, let's see. Okay, I need to get his email address. At where April, Apple, no, no, okay. Okay, there you are. I'm almost there, you guys. Go up there, slap your name in, and invite. All right, guys. I hope it's working okay. What's happening out there today? I'm just trying to get my bearings, you know. Oh gosh, how you all doing? You know, I was trying to work my cousin. He let me use his tablet, and I had a subscriber. He sent me a microphone, and I'm trying to get it work on my tablet, but it didn't work. So, you know, it is what it is. But right now, I'm just trying to get things ironed out, trying to make it work a little bit better. I do want to try to get this mic. It'll only work on certain. Maybe it's working. I don't know. There we go. Maybe it's going to work on this one. How do I sound? Can you guys hear me okay? Uh, Acknowledge if you can hear me. Can you guys hear me good? Let's go to- okay. Hey Fred, can you hear me? Am I loud and clear? Let me see something. Do an audio check. Yeah. Okay, thanks. Good. I was just trying to do an audio check, see what's going on. Okay, guys. Oh, what's going on in the big city? What's going on in your part of the woods? I sent out a guest for Roberto, see if he wants to jump on board, but I'm not sure what's going on. Let me try to put these headphones on, see if I can hear him. There. I don't know if that makes any difference. I hope they do. Yeah, I appreciate you guys coming on board. There we go. Sounds a little bit better. Hey, Richard. How you doing? Hey, Jim. Yeah, that's pretty hot. 90, 96. Man, I think it was, I think it was pretty hot over here. I went out on the deck with my bare feet. Boy, that was horrible. I was doing a hot potato all the way back in the house. So yeah, I don't know. I seen Seth just this morning our time. I think it was around 7, 8 o'clock at night there. He said hi to me real fast, but he had no. I don't know if he's gonna come back on anymore. I take it he's pretty busy. Not much going on here in X. Dealing with the bad toothache. Man, that's sad. That hurts too, man. And I have to try to get emergency appointment at the dentist tomorrow. Uh, are you in the Philippines or are you here in the stateside? Yeah, it doesn't. Okay, I can deal with it almost of the pain, but tooth pain. Yeah, yeah, nothing hurts worse than a toothache. If you can't do anything with it, boy, that is so bad. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was just asking where are you in the States or are you in the Philippines? I miss I miss the Philippines. You can get pretty good dental work done in the Philippines and it's very cheap. I think maybe 500 pesos a tooth. I think the exam is free, but the work that they do, like the cavity or pull extraction, then it costs maybe like 500 pesos, which is $10. Huh. Well, that's weird. Yeah, I thought Richard was going to come on. No, not Richard. I'm sorry, Alberto. So I'm trying to look at you guys' you guys' blogs. Okay, yes, friend, stay cheaper here. Yeah, yeah. I wish I would have took care of my teeth when I was younger because when you get older, you get lazy about brushing your teeth, and it doesn't really matter. Well, hell, I think I got like four good, maybe 3 or 4 good teeth left. I was in a snow machine accident in my mid 20s, and my mouth made contact of the handlebars on the snow machine, and it chipped like fine chips in my tooth. Now, heck, my teeth got smaller because of time and mostly of being neglected. Okay, hmm, 10 months away from the next step to the Philippines. 10 months, huh? You gonna bring a lot of clothes? You don't need to. You know, when I was in the Philippines, we had we get those what do they call it? Flea markets all over, everywhere in the Philippines, and some of the clothes are like factory defect clothes. Uh, a lot of clothes from like Europe, U.S., maybe India, but a lot of those clothes are pretty good, real good, matter of fact, and I don't mind. I don't mind wearing them. Plus, one, they're very cheap. Two, it does. I could find clothes to fit me in my size, like 2X, 3X. Now it's 4X, but over there it was pretty cheap. It was pretty easy. But when you go to the big malls, all those big name brand clothes, boy, they cost arm and a leg, and you're not going to really get fitted your size, American size, because all the sizes is like Filipino size, which is a lot smaller than our size. So it's not easy to get clothes. But if you want to go to the dentist, you can get real good work done at very cheap. You know, we're going every 2 years for about a month and a half. Well, that's pretty sweet. Hey, Jim, where do you go in the Philippines? Yeah, Pinoys have small everything. Or Getty. Well, I've been to Bacolod, but that's as far as I got. I never went any farther down. Hmm. Well, buddy, I don't know if you're gonna come. I was hoping you was gonna make it, but I'm not sure. Does anybody want to come on with me for a little bit? Around 15, 20 minutes, half an hour maybe? If you do, here's a link. If you want to click on the link, you can just hop on and BS with me for a little while. I got around 7 of you on board. That's a pretty good following right now. Hey, Richard, what are you doing? You always have a good story. I have no idea how much an implant costs for a dental implant. Yeah. So yeah, if you want to get your teeth done, how much? Okay, how much I have? In, yeah, that's okay. Nobody want to come on with me? That makes me sad. Life behind the dream, fill a dream. Take my clothes. No, no clothes. Big. Yeah, well, wait. No, that's not true, man. They got, you just gotta look, or have your girlfriend or your wife go there and take a look. But if you look hard enough, usually the clothes our size would be a little bit more less expensive. Well, because they want to get rid of those clothes, so usually they have them on like a separate box, and you just go and ask one of the workers about the clothes. Like, do you got any pants my size or any shirts my size? And you could get them. Um, Matter of fact, I had a jersey, a pullover, and it was a black hoodie. And I went home and we washed it. Then I put it on. And it was made for a woman. And I could wear her clothes. So that I'd be afraid to see what that woman looked like if I could wear her clothes. Man, that was I hate to have her get mad at me and then let her turn green and come and get me. Yeah, yeah. It was a nice it was a nice looking hooded, but yeah, I think it was.
How you doing, Kevin? I don't know if you can hear me, but I clicked your link.
Hey, buddy, I
How you
can hear you pretty good.
Yeah, I'm sorry for if you hear the air conditioning noise, man. I got one of these ones that it's like that you put the thing in a window and the thing sits in your house,
Oh, yeah,
and you can take thing is when you move you can take it with you. But I own this
yeah.
house.
That's
It's my house is
yeah.
really
No,
old.
I don't hear it.
Yeah.
I just see. I got a subscriber. He sent me a microphone
Oh,
through
nice.
Amazon.
Very nice.
And you just plug it into your computer or your laptop, your computer, tablet, or cell phone.
Hmm.
And I'm trying out my cousin's computer. I don't know if you can hear me, okay?
I hear you
But
great.
oh, okay. So hopefully this is working.
Yeah, my wife just got ordered I don't know what it is, but she's going to be doing a Filipino cooking show. I don't know what the name of it's going to be, but she is really a phenomenal cook. And some of her Filipino friends from here, we're going to go to their houses too and do some typical things and stuff. She's a very good baker too. And so she's going to share that with people. She always wanted to do a YouTube channel. So,
Well,
she's
it's not that hard. You
yeah,
you could go ahead.
I'm kind of worried about the editing because I don't have any experience with this video editing stuff, and that's kind of I got a couple teenagers, but they're really involved in their video games, like they're glued to their laptops.
Uh-huh. Well, turn off the Wi-Fi and tell them to help you, or you're not going to turn it back on.
Oh yeah,
I think they'll help you pretty fast.
Yeah, I got an old house. It doesn't have like forced air. It has like radiant heat in it. And I have to put wall air conditioners in like every summer, you know.
Yeah,
So
that's pretty cool.
it's all right. You know, I like those
You know,
splitters.
as long as it
Yeah,
works.
yeah, it works. It's all right. It's kind of a pain in the butt because I keep them down in my basement and then I got to carry them up and stuff. And but yeah, I'm hoping to retire in the Philippines soon. But my wife, she loves working here, man. I'm trying to read the chat because I muted. I learned from last time to mute the Google and the
Yep,
or
yep,
the YouTube and have the
yeah.
Google. But the reason I asked about an implant is because they're really expensive here, and I could really use some dental implants. I was going to get them, but it would cost like $100,000 here.
Oh
It's
my gosh.
unbelievable expensive. Yeah.
Well,
Yep.
like I said, I think you could go to the Philippines and have it done cheaper than that, or you could even go to Thailand. Thailand, they
Yeah.
have good dental and good
Yeah.
hospitalization over there.
I think I have to stay there for at least for 3 months because they're like I just saw a guy. I'm sorry to change your subject, but I saw a
Okay.
guy in the room speaking about dental dental things. That's why I brought it up in the text. I didn't mean to change your subject matter. I don't know how the hell you can work in the Philippines, man. It's difficult, you know, because
Well,
you know,
it is like when you working in the Philippines, um, you could own your own business like I did, but you had to have a puppet
yeah,
owner, and you just give your girlfriend or your wife like a allowance from that.
yeah,
And but see, when I lost my business, um, after 3 years, I went catch up, and what I did was I went one of my Korean students that come to visit me over at my internet cafe, and they invited me over to a birthday party. So I went to the birthday party,
hmm,
and they the owner came over and took me aside, giving me drinks and stuff, and she asked me if I was interested in teaching English, like a tutor.
yeah,
And I go, really? And I told her that my business went down, and I don't want to go back to the U.S. right now. And
yeah.
she said, she told me, she goes, Kevin, I'll give you room and board, free food, free place to stay, and I'll give you a salary also if you just teach 5 days a week, right around 7 to 8 hours a day. And all I had to do was talk, have conversation classes. That's all. Not no reading or writing or arithmetic. Only conversation, like one-on-one, student and me, or
Hmm.
have like 5 or 6 students in like a group class, and we could talk that way.
That's amazing. Kev, it seems like the Southern Koreans are very anxious to learn English.
Well, they have a hard on about learning English, and you know
Yeah,
the girls do a real good job on learning English, but the guys, they come here, and like 2 weeks after they get here, they're all like gung ho about learning English. But after a while, they find out where the hot spots are to go drinking and to go eat, and where all the girly bars are.
oh,
So when they find those places, then they quit going to school, and they quit doing things
yeah,
like related to school. So they're gonna go out and doing like a nightlife style.
uh huh.
So yeah, it was good for me because I always had students almost year round. Because at summertime they get a school break, and at Christmas time they have school break. So
Mhm.
they would come to the Philippines by the thousands to learn English and everything.
Yeah, when I was in Cebu City back in March of this year, I was at Mactan Island at a resort, and I'd seen a lot of Koreans there vacationing and Japanese too, like single girls, like they were on their own, like with a group of girls.
Yeah,
There were no guys with them. Yeah. Hmm.
yeah. So yeah, like I said, they're around, and they want to have the girls. They usually go hang out at the malls,
Yeah.
and they go to the malls and the massage parlors and hang out there and get massages and everything. Go
Yeah.
shopping.
Yeah. Women love that stuff, man. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey Roberto, my buddy. Oh, who's halfway sleeping? Me or you? Well, I left him a link to hop on. I
Uh,
think he was sleeping.
Roberto is in Texas. It's got to be god awful hot down there because it's 96 today in New York, man. It's just unbelievable. I don't remember it being that hot in the Philippines.
Well, it is hot, but it's a different kind of hot.
Yeah, and you
Let me
seem to
see
have
if I
a free.
can find his. There you are.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like to go see Texas.
yeah.
I
I've never
could
been there.
go.
It looks like a cool place.
Yeah.
When I used to chat on Yahoo years ago, I knew a lot of Asian women from Texas, mostly Vietnamese girls, and they even after I got married, they continued to call me. But my wife didn't care. She's not insecure at all. And
Oh,
of course, she wouldn't want me to go there by myself. But
yeah.
yeah,
Okay,
she's
Roberto, I sent you a link.
yeah. You want me to get out of here? I don't know how to get
No, no, you can stay on.
because Roberto's a lot more interesting than I am.
Oh, hey, you all are interested in my comic book. I'm just a,
Oh, he's
I,
lived
I
there.
just
I have
appreciate
never
you
lived there.
guys hopping on board and giving me your time. You know, sometimes it gets kind of boring, and it's good to BS with other people. So you're cool, buddy.
Yeah, well, I don't know what the hell to say. My wife says I talk too much, and so that's why I feel self conscious about talking because she's always saying you have that talk all the time.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, yeah. I normally don't talk too much, but it's good therapy. Okay, hey Roberto, you gonna come on board? I just sent you a link. Just not that easy sometimes is hopping on.
I just clicked the one you had in the room there
Yeah,
and
yeah,
just
that
turned
that
down.
that seems to be
It
working
worked
pretty
perfect.
good.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I just sent you the link.
Freaking 10 o'clock.
Here, I'll do it again. What time is it in New York?
10 p.m. and it's still 82 degrees out. That's pretty warm for
Oh,
this. Yeah.
yeah, it's almost 9 here at 9:59. I mean 8:59. I'm sorry. Did you get the link, Roberto?
Mhm. Yeah, I met a guy yesterday. I see Journey with Jack there talking about Davao. Met a guy yesterday at a party I went to here in New York. His girlfriend is in Davao. Davao, I think is how you say it. I don't know how to pronounce it correctly, but he is heading there pretty soon.
Oh,
Everywhere you go, you meet guys that have Filipino women, man. It's unbelievable.
well, yeah, there is a lot.
I guess a
I
lot of
think everywhere you go.
yeah.
I mean, I mean, it's cool. I had Filipino friends when I was living in Alaska.
Hmm.
Over in the when I was at Crabber, and we had a lot of Filipinos down there.
Yeah, my
Hey,
first
there you are, Roberto. How you doing, buddy?
there's Roberto. Hello, Roberto.
Hey, what's up, guys? What's happening?
Not much, man. Just out chewing. Uh, doing a little bit of talking about when I was in the Philippines. I was teaching at a Korean language center.
Yeah.
That was oh yeah, that was a pretty good job, and I got paid pretty good money twice a month, and I got my room paid for and my because they give me a allowance for my place, and then they also give me a food allowance. So I got paid, and I got a food allowance, and a room a room allowance.
Well, not all of us can get that lucky, Kevin.
Well, yeah, you can because, like I said, if you like for me, I didn't want to go home, go back to the U.S. So my alternative was to take up that offer on working at the Korean Language Center, which is like I said, those guys and girls, they party all the time. I mean, drinking their Korean, I think it's called soju.
Hmm.
It's in a green bottle. It's like their whiskey made out of rice. Yeah, but there are a lot of pretty girls too. Uh, if you like Asian women, Korean ladies aren't that bad. Some people say that they smell like kimchi. I don't know.
Is there any ladies in the room? I was I was
My well,
I was gonna say something bad.
Yeah.
when I was in Alaska, I had a boss, and her husband was Air Force in Seoul, and they got married, and then they went to the U back to the U.S. and they had kids and all, and they made a bar and in Anchorage, and I worked for them for a little while. Hey, Mike, how you doing, buddy? Kimchi's pretty good.
Yeah, I just bought a. They're expensive down here, man. I went to the Asian store the other day with my wife, and I bought a container of kimchi at the Chinese
Okay.
grocery store that we go to. We just go to there like maybe once every couple months, 2 3 months, because
Wow.
uh, just to because of course I'm Filipino, so I need my Filipino stuff, so ingredients and
Yeah.
things. So
Soul food.
yeah, really. And so yeah, we only go there once every 3 months. But yeah, they're expensive in there, especially the meat. I don't buy the meat there because when they
Well,
package the meat, they jack that price up.
yeah. Are you talking about the barbecue meat?
Yeah, all their meats. They
Yeah.
package all their meats and then they raise the price up on those things.
Yeah. And then they probably make the kimchi in the back room too.
Yeah. Yeah, they got a shitload of those stuff.
Yeah.
But it's a Chinese.
I
Well,
went
actually, it's
to
a Korean community up there, but it's a Chinese grocery store.
okay. Yeah. I mean, in Anchorage, we have a Korean supermarket called New Sagaya, and it's a huge, it's a pretty good sized supermarket, and they have Asian products, produce, meats, bakery, you name. Because they had a fresh bakery there already, so a lot of that food is pretty good. He even had jackfruit there that was flown in fresh.
Right.
But yeah, it was pretty good. Who wants to work? Well, I don't think nobody really wants to. Well, if you have your own business, Mikey 550 was saying, who wants to work in the Philippines? Well, we don't go there to work, except if you open up your own business, and of course that's great and wonderful as long as it lasts. But I don't. I mean, we're not. We can't do. It's illegal for us to work in the Philippines. If you're working for somebody, you can't. You would have to do everything under the table. But and when I was working for them, some of the students got mad because I was getting not the students but the other tutors. They got mad because my paychecks and my perks were a little bit better than theirs, and they got kind of jealous and a little bit resentful towards me. And then they got mad because the owner, he took me out for drinks afterwards. See, he became a real good friend of mine. And then first he was my student, and then he went back to Korea. Then he got a whole shitload of money, and he came back and he asked me if I would be a head tutor there for his school that he's opening up. And I said, sure. But everybody was a little bit angry because I got favoritism from him, and most of the adults, students, they just went there really just to party. And, the mothers would bring their kids during the peak season to the Philippines, and the mothers would like hang out and go. Some of them had classes, but a lot of them just went out shopping and having a good time, and their husband was at home. So when the cat's away, the mice will play. Well, that's how they all were sooner or later, because they find out about the Philippines, how inexpensive things are and what it's like to do things there. So it's kind of nice.
Well, how did that guy get a tutoring school? How did he? Is his wife Filipina?
Well, this one guy, one of the owners, he had the lawyer was his co-owner. So, but again, he was like more like a puppet owner.
Yeah, but who's the owner actually? Who's the Filipino owner?
That's the lawyer.
Oh, the lawyer. Okay.
And so they again the lawyer he was just on paper saying, and then the Filipino was then the Korean was sometimes was this co-owner, or he was just like a silent partner. But really, the Filipino was the silent partner, and the other guy was a little bit like the boss of everything. But a lot of the Korean schools, they only last maybe 3 to 4 years, and then they go belly up. Also, that's a hard thing to do, because some of those schools have around 100 students, and it's just a hard thing to maintain, because you got to feed them, you got to lodge them, and then you got to put them up in the classes with the tutors. But It's a good business, but you would have to. I think in the Philippines it got a little bit more stricter for hiring tutors. A lot of them has to be to have a teacher's degree now,
Right.
just to make it fair.
Well, I know a lot of expats, or at least a few of them. They work when if they can work, they work at a call center. I know
Yeah,
this one
that's also a
YouTube
big
guy.
thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, a call center is pretty good if you know about that kind of IT industry.
yeah,
Yeah, it's like I said, if you got time and if you have a good game plan, that Korean school can be pretty profitable. But you can't like the owner that was my friend. He was like running his business into the ground just because of his drinking, and he would go to those booby bars, and he said, Kevin, because I don't really enjoy going to them because you're just wasting money and you don't get nothing out of it. But he goes, Kevin, this is my girlfriend, and she's looking at him because he's like a older Korean man, heavy set, stocky, short, and he was like groping her, and I said, yeah, he sees your girlfriend because you're giving her money, but you know, it was just they don't have the same sense as we do. How like on reality and fiction.
well, that seems too much work for me. I'd rather like own a business, like a piggery business or something, or maybe a restaurant or a bar. But
Yeah, a bar would be good too.
yeah,
Just like our buddy Thor, he was saying that he had his business there. Jim, why did your internet cafe fall, Kevin? If you don't mind asking, no, I don't mind. My internet. I had an internet cafe, and I had a billiard, three pool tables. I had three regulation tables, and I had one junior table. The women and the young kids would play off of that table. And then upstairs, I had a boarding house for nurses over at the CPU school, Central Philippine University. And but how? Why did my internet fall? If you buy my book, it will tell you everything. That was a joke because I hear all these other expats saying that they have a book, and if you buy the book, it tells all.
yeah, ebooks. Yeah,
Mm,
you're
That's
not gonna know anything about the Philippines until you buy our book, the ebooks, and
yeah.
in our in our videos and video logs and all that kind of stuff.
Well, yeah. That's
It
why you
doesn't.
can
You know
talk to
what?
me.
All those,
I
yeah,
can tell
all
you.
those guys, they're cool and everything, and yeah, they have a good intention about letting people know about the Philippines. You don't need to ask anybody; just freaking go there for a few
Yeah,
days, and then you'll know everything. You don't need
that's
a
almost true. But if you want to know what not to do, then you talk to me
this.
because I will tell you. That's
Well,
why my
Kev,
channel is
I
Big
know.
Kevin Bullshit, because everything I done, everything what I say, I already did it. So all these other expats, I don't think they experience what same things that I experienced. So
Yeah, there's one thing is as have an experience. But there's another thing too, just like you do, like when you go on vacation to the Bahamas, you know, you don't go searching through uh, YouTube and see what's Bahamas about. You just get on a cruise or a plane or whatever, and just go there. Why you need all
Yeah,
these ebooks and stuff from these people that think they know all about the Philippines when they're still visitors. No matter what you say, they're still visitors.
yeah. We are
So
all guests in the country, and but again, if you there is, like I said, like Seth's site, he will help you out a little bit. But these guys with their, you pay me $30 and I will talk to you. You know, I'm sure that's good and everything, but after the 60, 70, 80, $90 visits, are you going to be any better? I'm sure they'll give you some kind of, helpful information, which is cool. There's nothing wrong with that.
yeah, you could
But if
be.
you want to be adventurous, I think just going out and just like what Roberto just said, because he's smart. And if you go out there and don't go to the big city, but I would go to the small, like Bacolod, Guimaras, Iloilo, Palawan, which is not that big of a habitation, where there's not a whole bunch of people. But Cebu and Manila, we stand out as newbies, and there are people that are like sharks, and they're looking for us.
Um, outside of the YouTube community, outside of that community, I guarantee you, people just go to the Philippines just to go and visit. They don't look at ebooks or anything like that. It's, hey, I got some money. I want to take a vacation. I want to go to the Philippines. Boom, you go. You want to go to you want to go to Europe. You go to Europe. You don't need outside of the YouTube community. They do that. People do that. But inside the
Yeah,
YouTube community, it seems like that everybody has to have somebody's help in getting to the Philippines. You know, it's as simple as just buying a ticket, go there, and experience it for yourself.
yeah, yeah. And then just like what Roberto just said, go there, but don't go balls out and cash out everything and then move there, and don't get married on the same trip. You gotta go out and
What does it have to be? What does it have to be to go get married or go find a Filipina? Why don't you just go there to go there? Why does it
yeah.
have to be all
Well,
this? Why does it have to be all
I get
that?
this one guy. I got this one guy. He married this one woman within days of him being there, and I told him that it was like he should just wait for like one or two trips more just to find out everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like I said, you just go there. Um, if you've never been there before, do a little bit of research, and then like where you're gonna go, learn a couple of words that will help you um, a little bit, help you what's going on, and then maybe go to a couple of if they got Philippine restaurants and try out their food and stuff. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of things you can do. But I think it's kind of good to do a little bit of research before you go there, and then just go there and then have a low profile vacation.
Yep.
But don't fall in love on the first visit, because there's so many women out there that sometimes, but for me, well, not for me, but for a lot of people, we get into the zone and we don't know about um, what is really happening. So if we just take it easy and like those race horses, they wear blinders. If you got to take off those blinders and you could see around you, because a lot of people, it's kind of hard. And when we find a real pretty, nice lady, I don't really, I wouldn't want to get a beautiful woman. There are many out there, and I know about this. I want a girl that is 50-50. You know, not very attractive, and she's not very beautiful. So you get one in between, because those are the kind of girls you can trust. If you get a beauty queen girlfriend, it's a whole bunch of guys are going to be hitting on her and all this stuff. So if you have a 50-50, that's the kind of girl that we can trust. And trust that's a hard thing to get, especially if a lot of Westerners, like a lot of us, been married before and all this stuff. So we already got our feelings hurt, or there's things out there that already made us a little bit hard. But when we see, and then we find a beautiful woman, and then we start making plans, and kind of like me. I mean, making plans, quit my job and going to the Philippines and shacking up with her and let everything become happily ever after. Well, I did that, and I lost my business over it because I didn't have the blinders off me, and there was other unforeseen hiccups that I did not notice. And the young lady that I was with, she had other alternatives, and I didn't see it because I didn't want to see it, and I had true love, and nobody's going to tell me anything different. But that's what happens when we have blind love.
So in other words, you were thinking with your little head instead of your big head.
Well, I like to call him mini me, but yeah, we're not in love. We are in lust, and that's a big hook that can catch you pretty good. And if we're not, if you're not hard the other way, but hard like skin, we can see and feel that something's not right. But if we think with the little head, with your little buddy, sometimes he can overpower the big intelligent me. And I think if we do that, we are better off in doing that. When you have a business, when you have a business, I wouldn't go in on your girlfriend. And your wife, you can, because she's more trustful because now she's your wife. But if she's your girlfriend and you want to open up a business.
Okay. I had some time I take mommy to work.
Hey, Richard.
All right.
Yeah. So your business fell because of a woman. Oh, yes, buddy. Jim? My business belly flopped. But after 3.5 years, I fell. At first, I didn't see it, and then I started to spiral after the second year, and I got out, and we left our different ways and stuff. But because at the end I heard that she was I'm not the first guy that it happened to. So you got to be careful who your partners are. Roberto, are you still looking for a business partner, Roberto?
Yeah, I was talking about that I would have capital. I was going to talk to some people about
Yeah.
doing some business on the side. Yeah.
So if you want to have a business partner, you want to open up a business. For me, I didn't know how to work on computers. I knew how to play games and do things like that on a computer, but I didn't know the ins and out of the computer. Like when the motherboard went off, or the the power box died. I had to have a tech person come in, and I had to pay him money just to service my computers. And if I knew about that stuff, then I wouldn't be losing money. So you got to really know what you like. If you're going to be a cook, you're going to open up a restaurant. You got to know how to cook. You got to know how to make a menu. You got to know how to order food. The ins and outs of that kind of particular business that you want. If you want to buy a motorcycle, like a pedicab, cool, and you're gonna make some money 24 hours a day. But you gotta be a mechanic also. If you're not a mechanic and if something happened again, now you gotta hire somebody to come and fix your problem. So you gotta know what you want, and you gotta know what you're doing before you throw your money into it, just because it helps to do your homework, and it's nice to know what you're doing. But Roberto, you guys' business, you and your brother's business is going pretty good,
Oh
from
yeah.
what I understand.
Yeah, we've had it for about solid 10 years.
Oh, that's decent.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Yeah, it's not too bad. It's,
How about a taxi cab business? Would that be a pretty good business?
mm, I don't know. I mean, they're not that expensive as far as the tricycles, because for about $2,000, you can get, well, about 2,500, you can get um, a tricycle with the motorcycle and the sidecar. I looked into that.
Oh,
For a multi-cab, it's about between $3,000 and $5,000 for one multi-cab.
okay.
Um,
Mikey 550 is saying real estate, Roberto.
say again?
Mikey 550,
Oh.
he was saying that real estate, like buying a condo or a fixer-upper.
Buy and sell? Is he talking about buy and selling,
Yeah,
or
I
is he
think
talking about just purchasing
Mike, I
or
think that's what he's
rentals?
talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah,
real estate's
but
always
again, you
good,
would
but you
have to
gotta have
know
a lot.
about
But you have to have a lot of capital too. So
just a lot of paperwork. I think. Yeah, we flip houses.
yeah, I've done that here in Texas. I've flipped 2 houses in the past 10,
Well,
12
that's
years.
cool.
It's not that much, but you know, if you want to really do it good, you can average about 20 grand per flip. So,
Okay, so you're talking about 20 grand take home.
oh yeah,
Cool. That is pretty neat if you know how to. Like I said, you gotta have some kind of education you don't really want to go into a business with cold feet and not knowing what to do. Hmm. What's the way I don't have capital? Yeah, most foreigners don't have. Well, yeah, sometimes. Well, sometimes it's okay to do it blinded, but don't go 100%. Just try it, and then see what happens. But I wouldn't really invest everything. Just take baby steps with your business, and make sure your business partner is her interest is you and her, not um, like her entire family and cousins and nephews and doggies and everybody. You gotta have a little bit of control, and don't lose control when you have the control, because you know yeah, I wanna bang my head against the wall sometimes, just because again, see, I know the ins and outs today, but 18 years ago, you know, when I first started my adventures, it's not, you know, I wish I had the knowledge. But again, I had people tell me to be careful before I ventured into my fantasy uh, travel. Because I thought when I get there, I'm gonna meet a girl and she's gonna bring my slippers to me at the door. You know, again, I just watched too much TV and I wasn't really in reality of really what's going on. It's not that easy of escaping reality and fiction. But I learned a lot. I mean, now I have. But if you go to like Germany or if you go to Brazil, there are a whole bunch of people that's done the same thing I done, and some of them is doing pretty damn good. But then some people are just like me or like me, that stuff just happened and it happened. But yeah, don't be so gullible when you do things. Um, always just take a deep breath at the end of the day and just see how things look for the new day coming. Okay, you guys, I'm going to close it off pretty soon. Roberta, what do you got to say for yourself?
Oh, not much, man. Just waking up now. Now I gotta go to
Well,
bed.
yeah, but today's your day off.
I know, but I guess I gotta work tomorrow. So
Oh, bright and
I
early?
took, yeah, I took too many naps. Now I can't go to sleep.
Oh, too many Starbucks?
No, too many naps.
Okay. Well,
So,
I appreciate you guys hopping on my wagon.
well, no problem.
And
Thanks
hey,
for having
Richard,
us.
are you still with us? You got a bathroom break? Oh, maybe we lost them. But yeah, yeah. How's the weather in Texas?
Oh, it's pretty warm today. It was almost 90.
Yeah, they were. Richard was saying earlier that it was around 90, 95 in New York area.
Yeah, it's pretty hot for up there.
Yeah, and it was pretty hot where I was at too. I'm right here. I walked outside on the deck with my bare feet, and I started doing the hot potato, trying to. 'Cause I had a couple of burritos, frozen burritos, and eating them out on the deck, and then I got up to walk out, go to the door, and boy, it was hot. I want to say thanks to all you people enjoying your feedback and coming on board and listening to us and me. Yeah, I mean, sometimes just getting on this is a little bit of a chore. I'm trying to get better at it, but sometimes I hit the wrong button. I gotta put on my, because today I took a shower and got cleaned up for today. That's a joke. But yeah, I'm just kicking back, enjoying myself. I hope you guys are enjoying yourself wherever you're at, and always have a good time, have a smile, try something different. Um, just go out and say hi to people. If you're in another country, be nice to the people, be nice to the women. Because don't forget, we are always the guests there, and it's a privilege for us to be there. If you don't like it, then you got to go. Hey, Roberto, you gonna take off, buddy? All right. Yeah. So it was nice. I seen Seth this morning. He was on Dave's show this morning. So, all right, buddy. Yeah, it looked like he was doing pretty good. He was gonna go eat Thai food. I like Thai food. Thai food's pretty decent. I've eaten Thai food, Chinese food, Korean food, Japanese. It's all okay. I don't mind. I like Cajun food. I like spicy foods. So that's pretty good. All right, you guys. You guys, I'll talk to you guys later. And it's always nice seeing how you guys are doing. Always be safe and just have a good time wherever you're at. Don't walk around all mad and everything. Just if you're angry, see what you can do to change your attitude. I mean, that's always when you're in a good mood, everything becomes easier for you. When you're in an angry mood, hell, everything is hard for you to do. Everything just not that easy as when you're happy. So put on a smile. Try to make every day a better day. All right, you guys. I'll talk to you guys maybe Wednesday. See what's happening. My cousin's father's is coming here from the other part of the states. He's gonna just be here for a little while. See what happens. All right, you guys. Always be safe, and I'll talk to you guys later on. All right, you guys. This is Big Kevin saying, I'll see you later, and always have a good time. Relax and have a good time. All right, you guys. I'll talk to you guys later on. And this is Big Kevin saying, see ya.